Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. It is currently 10:47 p.m. I'm tired. I just got back from the city and I had the strangest, most incredible experience in the city today, and I want to share it with anyone who cares to listen. I was meeting up with someone in the city and I went to go to the bus stop to catch a bus home, and on my way to the bus stop I had my AirPods in. This guy comes up and goes, excuse me, so I take my AirPods out and he said, can I just talk to you for a minute? I said, yeah man, of course. This man was carrying a sleeping bag, and you know, it was quite obvious to me that he was either homeless or he was kind of bouncing around. I listened to his story. I don't want to go too much into what he told me because obviously that's personal and he confided in me to tell me, and it's not my story to tell. But he told me about the fact that from the age of 2 he was in the foster care program. He told me that at 18 they kind of just told him that he had to go off and find his own way. He told me that ever since then he's kind of had to live on the streets. He's had no other option. His family never reached out. I don't know, I've always kind of believed that the best thing you can do for someone in a situation like that is listen. And so I took time to listen to his story, and I said, I want to hear more. I want to hear more of your story if you care to tell me. And so he took some time and he told me his story in detail, and it was pretty incredible. Sad. He's been through a lot, like many people. And he said, look, I know it's not my place, and yes, there's homeless programs and places that try and help homeless people like me, but I go up to them and I get half a cup of Milo and half a sandwich for the day, and I feel uncomfortable sharing this as it's not my story. But he said, I often just feel like giving up. And I just listened. I just believe that everyone deserves a second chance, and I will try my best to give people whatever chance I possibly can. And he said, I understand that this is wrong, but I'm trying to save up to buy a tent. I was wondering if you could help me out. And I said, look man, I don't have any cash on me. And he said, that's okay. He said, I understand that. He said, I appreciate you listening. He said, I've been homeless for 12 years and you're the first person that's ever taken half an hour, 45 minutes out of their day just to listen to my story. He said, it means a lot, it means the world. And he left and I kept walking towards the bus stop, and for about 5 minutes I was thinking about the fact that I'd just been at work all day, and $20 takes me, what, an hour, give or take? It's an hour out of my day that I've worked for that, yeah, I'll never get back. But that hour could potential of someone's life. And it kind of hit me like a train, I guess. That what is not much for me, and it's an hour out of my life that could potentially save someone else's. And I might be an optimist, and I might be dreaming, and he might go and spend $20 on alcohol and cigarettes. But I truly do believe that he deserves a chance. So I walked across the city and I saw him, and he was walking at some pace, I might add. So I ran up to him and I said, mate, come for a walk with me to an ATM. And we were walking and he kept talking to me and he started crying. He really broke down. He said, I'm so sorry, I don't mean to be this weak. And I said, there's nothing weak about crying. As you said to me before, you're only human and you feel like you got thrown into this mess. And I got him out $20 and I said, I'm only going to give you this money if you promise me one thing. If you ever try and hurt yourself or end your life, I want you to think of me as someone that believes in you. And I know it's not much, and I know $20 isn't much, and it's not going to cut a huge dent out of what you're looking for, but I want you to know that I'm thinking of you and that I believe in you. and he just cried and gave me a hug, and that was kind of it. And I don't know if I'll ever see him again, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's wrong of me to share this. I'm not sharing this to make myself look good in any way possible. Like I don't want any of that at all. I'm sharing this because I believe that if you're put in a situation where you have the opportunity to listen and ask questions and learn, that you should try and never turn that opportunity down. And I know that sometimes that could be really scary and could make you severely uncomfortable. And if that's the case, then that's okay. Maybe don't. But if you have the courage to, and if you want to, talking to someone could make their day. I think that I've learned so much just from stopping and saying, I want to hear your story. And I think that's hugely important. Making someone who truly feels like they are being treated inhumanely and that no one cares about them, making them understand that at least someone cares, can change someone's life. And if I can do that, then anyone can do that. I know that this video is probably going to get a lot of backlash and probably a lot of hate, and I've probably said some things wrong, and I apologize for that. I apologize if I've given anyone any kind of trauma. I never meant for that. I just wanted to tell a story and how that affected me, and hopefully maybe someone that's watching this will be affected by that in the same way. Again, I know that this is probably gonna come back to me, and I understand that, and I understand that I probably said some things wrong, but I just want you all to stay safe, look after yourself, be kind. I'm not asking anyone to be an angel, but just try to be as good as you can, because it can change someone's life.